Airshow center stage, a group of individuals holding up two 20-foot poles.
Cut that red string right there.
Those two poles,
The string that's
from
down
one to the other is a red, white, and blue ribbon. And in just a few moments, you are going to see Eddie perform as only he can, a unique series of aerobatic maneuvers with that ribbon in front of you.
Hey, be honest with my chair,
has also been featured in dozens of air shows around the
planes
United
is way up in there.
States.
See the other plane that's way over there. See how we turn? It's way up there.
Steerman back into the airshow center stage, rolling the aircraft now to the inverted, holding it there momentarily. He takes a quick look down to make sure that the poles are in place. The ribbon pole holders are ready for the next portion of his aerobatic demonstration. As a young man, Eddie's flight instructor at his home airport of Half Moon Bay, California, was a World War II combat P-47 Thunderbolts in the North African theater of operation during the Second World War. A great influence on Eddie and his flying, and then Eddie once again joined up with Bud Fountain and the Golden Airshows. One of the only flying surfaces at that particular time, that colorful time in aviation history. Now, from your airshow left, Eddie rolls the Super Steerman into the 90-degree knife edge, showing you the beautiful profile of this great big venerable biplane. More than 10,000 of these aircraft were constructed by the Boeing Aircraft Division in Wichita, Kansas during the Second World War. Again, coming out of the factory as the PT-13 and the PT-17. Those were the aircraft designations used on this aircraft by the United States Army Air Force. And the M2S-3 and M2S-5, which is what was used by the United States Navy and Marine Corps.
Is he gonna do? Oh, no, he went again.
Once again, from the right, Eddie takes a quick look down at the ribbon that is stretched directly in front of you at Airshow Center. Now, these next few moments, Eddie will prepare to do, as only he can, a series of maneuvers, and then he's going to come back and attempt to cut that ribbon on the runway in front of you. What you are going to see here momentarily is Eddie coming in the Super Steerman biplane and making sure that everything is right. And this next pass gives him an opportunity to take a look at that ribbon stretch in front of him. And ready for what he is going to perform next. Eddie is going to attempt to loop the loop. And he is going to begin and end a looping maneuver under the ribbon that is on the runway out there.
If it hit his engine, it would crash.
Once again, rolling through 270 degrees and pushing the stick forward in the cockpit. Eddie doesn't do it the easy way. You know, one thing, Rob, that they can say about an airshow pilot is they will never be entirely happy because eventually they're going to have to fly. And sooner or later, all right, ladies and gentlemen, an airshow left. Eddie in a beautiful wind-over now is going to point the nose of the Steerman right back down to the runway in front of you. And if everything is exactly the way that it should be, and it looks like it is for this veteran airshow performer, watch as the nose of the beautiful Super Steerman comes down. Now he sights in on the ribbon. Underneath the ribbon he flies, stick back into his lap as he pulls it up into the first one half of the old-fashioned large. Every moment counts now. He has to make sure the altitude is correct, the airspeed is correct, because once the nose comes through the horizon, like it does, he is committed, and he is going to finish this looping maneuver underneath the ribbon. Now it comes down. Airplane is set up perfectly now. Once again, the wheels a few feet over the runway. The top wing underneath the ribbon. He completes the Barnstormer's loop. There's a little snap roll that says, all right, we've got the first part of this done, but keep your eyes glued to Eddie and that super steerman biplane.
You know, that snap roll's a tough maneuver to do in a over 3,000-pound plane.
Absolutely, and you know, contrary to what everybody says who uses smoke oil, Eddie uses Italian.
I didn't record, I can't do it.
A little extra seasoning in it, doesn't it?
It smells a lot.
Where's my lettuce?
Right there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what you are going to see next is Eddie's attempt to cut that ribbon in front of you with this big, beautiful Boeing steerman biplane. However, watch as he turns around to your left and brings the nose down to get ready for this ribbon cut. Because at your air show left, the smoke is on now. You will see Eddie bring the nose of the steerman up momentarily, a quick 1/2 roll to the inverted position, and as he sights in on that ribbon in front of him, he will attempt to cut it with the aircraft in the inverted position. Smoke is on, nose comes down, hair comes up again. There's the 1/2 roll. Now watch the vertical fin of the super steerman. It will be within just a few feet above the runway as he lowers that aircraft down a little bit more. Yes, he does. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Eddie Andreini and the inverted ribbon cut. That's the way they did it during the early days of Barnstorming, and that is the tradition that Eddie is keeping alive.